Locomotive engineer strike 1982. It was September of 1982. I was manning the head end as the brakeman on a train from Wishram, Washington, and we just arrived in Bend, Oregon. The locomotive engineers went on strike, and no trains were going to move until it was over. My conductor and rear brakeman saw the strike as an opportunity to go on a bender in Bend. They invited me along, but I politely declined. Our locomotive engineer took a Greyhound bus back to Wishram right away. The strike went on for about 3 days. After the first day, the two boozers asked me if I wanted to take the Greyhound bus back to Wishram with them. Once again, I opted not to join them. I had no desire to go back to Wishram at that time. I was currently staying comfortable in the Cimarron Hotel with all the amenities that the Horseshoe apartment in Wishram lacked, passing my time by blowing on my harmonica, heading to the YMCA to work out, and making it to a meeting or two. Besides, nobody from the railroad had called me. The strike ended, but I still hadn't gotten a phone call from the railroad, so I called the crew dispatcher. "You're still in Bend? Why?" "I've been waiting for instructions. Have you received any?" "No." "Well, let me call you back in a few minutes." When the dispatcher called back, he instructed me to deadhead back to Wishram on the bus. In the end, I got paid to work the train up to Bend, about a day and a half day's pay, plus 8 hours for the layover, and another day and a half to ride the bus back to Wishram. Not too shabby, all things considered. 4 days' pay while actually working on a train 10 hours. 8 of those hours with my feet up observing the scenery. I put in time slips for 2 more days' pay account for the layovers, but the railroad declined to pay me for them. I started to complain about what I ended up with my union griever, but he says, "I think you did better than anyone would have expected."